Yes, or at least I 1000% agree with you. Yep, but guess what? They ain't gonna take my guns away. My guns fell off my boat. I was out on the lake last week and they fell in the water. I don't know what happened to them.
The latest bill, Jalen's talking about the latest bill taking away gun rights. The Senate HR 7910, the other is HR 2377.
Look, I woke up this morning to a Daily Beast post tweet about the subway being troll hoax. I didn't see it. Yeah, it was definitely a troll hoax, guys. That's the only time that you like fool me once, you ain't gonna fool me again. So
Research.
from now on,
It's
research. I'm not gonna take anything for granted. Last.
Tonight's an all-nighter, you know. Or at least until I get too tired. I gotta go pick up a load and get as far down the road as I can possibly get tonight. Because I gotta be in Portland Friday to deliver it. So we gotta go 40 some odd miles up the road, pick up a load. And yeah, no, it was too hot today, trust me. Finish this drink off real quick before I roll. I've got waters. Open one up to make sure it's ready for me. Oh, you can watch that. You can watch that and then, you know, come back in here. Not a biggie. I'm not worried. Here we go. I think I'm about ready now. Do I sound alright? Because for some reason I can't keep my little fan that's blowing on the phone from vibrating tonight. So I'm pretty sure you guys are hearing that. The vibration from the fan. Okay. Yeah, I was doing a little bit of work on some other people's channels today, spreading the word about my channel and about my Twitch. Here we go. Just look at the vibrations. What vibrations? I don't know nothing about no vibrations. I've always got good vibes. Is that what you're talking about? How you doing, American Patriot? Bonnie? A lot of people coming in here. Nice to see you all. Now the key is, can I even get out? Traffic around Salt Lake never stops. Just when you think you can get out, here comes a car flying around the curve. Okay, nope, that one's moving way too fast because he's only got one headlight on. Come on. Come on, come on. Looks like maybe a brake. Give me a break, give me a break. Give me a break of that Kit Kat bar. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on. And of course the light finally went red. Alright, which way am I going? I need the left lane, okay, because we're going to merge on from the left. Headlights really suck. I've never tried to live stream when it was twilight with headlights coming at you. I don't think I've ever tried to live stream in the dark with headlights coming at you. Well, if you go into your emojis and scroll through your emojis in the animal section, there is a set of little paw prints. That's the one we use.
In 1/2 mile, take the ramp on the left to I-15 north towards Salt Lake City.
I guess it didn't matter. It switches to one lane here anyway. I forgot about that. And then, of course, it goes right back to 2 lanes. Gotta love Utah. Let's see if I can stabilize that a little better. No, still can't. See, it doesn't matter. That stupid, what do you call it? Windshield mount. Doesn't matter which one I get.
Take the ramp on the left to I-15 north.
Doesn't matter which windshield mount I get. Still too much vibration in it. Because I've got like 9 of them here in the truck that I've tried, and they all do that, some worse than others. This one's about the best. We got 42 miles to go to where we're going to pick up a load, and then that's going to take like 40 minutes or so if traffic will allow. Yeah, then after we pick up the load, we are off back through Utah, Idaho, Oregon. I don't think I'm going to make it don't think I'm gonna make it all the way to Portland until probably tomorrow night, or maybe really early in the day Friday. Take my time at it if I can, because I know I'm gonna be too tired tonight to keep going for very long, because it was too hot today. Could not sleep. Then again, it's kind of hard to flip from day to night. I've been driving days for the last, I don't know, forever. I don't normally do any nighttime driving at all, but I had to. This was about the only load that I could afford to take. Well, guess what? The time for that was over the day after the election. Everybody that was going to wake up already was awake. The day after the election was the time to put the keyboards down, stand up, get out, get grouped up, be peaceful doing everything you're going to do, but be loud, be heard, be seen. Go to your state houses, your county seats, your board of education, it's time for the people to stand. Put the keyboard down and stand. That's what time it is. Because everything that is happening right now with the politics and with the other federal institutions like the FBI right now, not only is the FBI firing any agent that works for the FBI, any personnel that works for the FBI that has any kind of conservative view whatsoever are being fired right now. Basically what they're doing is they're pulling all their security clearances, which is the same as firing them. Because if they don't have a security clearance, they can't even work there. While they're doing that, everybody who has a voice on the conservative side that says anything that does not fit with the agenda that they are trying to push is also having the FBI show up at their doors. They've come to mind 3 times now. And they've done it with the Anti-Terrorism Task Force. Scared the holy crap out of my family. And all my neighbors, by the way. Thank you so much, agents. All I did was stand up, voice my opinion on what was wrong, fly a flag, and blow my air horns. That's all I did. Oh, besides taking a whole ton of eggs in Sacramento. I had more eggs on my truck than anybody else did. Matter of fact, if I open up my hood, there's a little ledge underneath my windshield on the engine side, still completely covered in eggshells. Russia's fault my butt. All of this stuff was already put in place and happening before Russia was even a thing. And if you think that anything going on in the Ukraine is real, I'm sorry, but you need to turn your TV off. Because guess what? We have shows in this country like, oh, I don't know, American Idol, The Masked Singer, The Voice, you know, all of those shows. Guess what? They're still broadcasting them live from places all over in their country. And guess what? You never hear any explosions. You never hear any gunfire. You never hear anything. And the people never have a look like they're at war. They don't have any... There's nothing. I'm sorry, but if a nation or a small country like that is at war, they're not going to be broadcasting those shows live from all kinds of locations all over their own country. Make you think about it. Think about it. How in the world are they broadcasting those things live with not a trace of any kind of war in their own country? And you can see it right here on YouTube. You can look up their videos from those TV shows of theirs, and you can watch them. And you can see that everybody there seems to be like business as usual. I'm sorry, but if you're at war, it's not business as usual. You know? they've been doing. And they've been doing it for longer than any of us have been alive. Slowly but surely weeding it in there. Little by little. A spoonful of sugar a day does what to your teeth? Oh no, you didn't make me mad. I sound like I'm yelling and I sound like I'm angry because my phone is about 3 or 4 feet away from me up against my dashboard. My engine is loud. And I have a loud vibrating fan blowing on the phone to keep it from overheating while it's live streaming for you. So in order to be heard over everything, I sound like I'm yelling and I sound like I'm angry. Phone for it yet. I can't afford it. Prices are way too high. Freight rates are way. You know, there's really nothing I can do right now to make the stream any better than it is. That is, unless you go over to the Twitch side. The Twitch side is the Twitch. If you're watching me on Twitch, the video and the sound quality are far, far better. Not to mention, if the signal drops and you don't turn off the Twitch, just leave it up. As soon as I have a signal back, it comes right back on. So much better for live streaming. If any of my mods are in here, go ahead and drop my Twitch ID so people can find me. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right now this highway is 12 lanes wide. And it's only going to get a bit wider before we get where we're going. Yep. I got to run as hard as I can tonight. At least until I get too tired to stay on the road. If I start seeing Bigfoot, it's time to get off the road. Dashboard's telling me I got water in my fuel. Great. I guess that means it's time for a new fuel filter. It usually only does that when the fuel filter is a little too restrictive and it triggers it. Which means it's time for a new fuel filter. Well, excuse me. Probably time to clean out my air filters too. You're putting out there. Love you. I'm sure everybody in the movement loves you too. It's nice to see you in here, Queenie. Now the other thing is, for everybody in YouTube right now, if YouTube were to crash, if the upload for the live stream were to stop, you can go to Twitch. And Twitch will still be up. YouTube likes to can't. I can't every time my stream goes down on YouTube, it gives me a warning screen that says something went wrong on YouTube. There was an error. Well, that right there is the key signal that says, hey, somebody at YouTube just killed your live stream. So you know, the best place to actually be watching me right now for anything is over on Twitch. So, and I just recently found this out, by the way, as far as, you know, how Twitch works and everything. That's why I started my Twitch 2 days ago, or no, yesterday afternoon, right? Yesterday afternoon was the first time I went live on Twitch, because I saw it with my own eyes from Tommy Temper's Restream channel. You know, I saw what Oreo was doing with his Twitch. He was showing everybody how it would go away and come right back up, you know, and that was pretty good. That's why I really decided to do it. So this is streaming on both at the same time. So if you're on YouTube and watching and it goes down, just go over to my Twitch and it'll still be up and we'll still be going. How many people got lost when that older lady was talking at the 1776 meeting tonight? Raise your hand. I got both hands up because I was lost. I got lost in her conversation a couple of times. Not to dishonor her or anything, but I couldn't keep up. It sounded like she was telling 5 different stories at the same time. So if anybody has any insight on what she was really talking about, let me know. Now, another thing, everybody keeps asking me if I'm going to head back and rejoin the 1776 restoration movement with Santa for the 4th of July. I have prior commitments that were made over a year ago that keep me locked into the West Coast until well after the 4th of July. But I can guarantee you, as soon as I can be, I will be back out there. I just need to come and go because I need to haul freight and keep money coming in. So there'll be a couple of days I'll be there, then I'll be gone for a few days, and then I'll be back again for a few days, and then I'll be gone for a few days, because I need to keep the money coming in. I was put in a financial hole over the last year and a half or so, slowly, by people. Everything was outside of my own control. I'm still owed a whole ton of money. And I don't think I'll ever see a penny of it unless I file a lawsuit. But I got to dig myself out of that hole. And what sucks is the fuel prices are super high and the freight rates are so low that I'm barely making it by right now. Stupid GPS tracker. They know darn well I'm on the highway. They know darn well how fast I'm going, and they know darn well which direction I'm going. It's pretty evident I'm gonna make it on time. And I'm driving. I don't text and drive. Well, I take that back. Sometimes I do, but I use voice to text to do it. And when I'm live streaming, I cannot do the voice to text because it will kill the live stream. So they can wait. They can play the wait and see game. The picture's a lot clearer on Twitch. That's what I keep trying to tell everybody. Twitch is a far better streaming platform. And I didn't find this out until yesterday morning. You know, I'm kind of thankful that Tommy Temper and all of his people came and raided my chat, came and raided my live stream. You know, and I got curious and went and investigated who he was. I sat in and watched and everything, and then I subscribed and started talking to him, and yeah, yep. Tommy Temper takes all of the live streamers that he has found, not just, well, it seems like most of them are connected with the patriotic movements all over the world, because this movement is not just here in the U.S., it is not just in Canada, it is in Norway, it is in Sweden, it is in France, it is in Spain, it is in Germany, it is in the UK, it is in Ireland, it's Scotland, it's in New Guinea, it's in Australia. This is a worldwide movement. And it's funny how you haven't heard anything about it at all on any of the mainstream media. Not even, it doesn't matter if they're a left side media or a right side media or a middle media or just a Joe Blow newspaper. Nobody is reporting on any of it. The only people that are really putting out the real reports on it and the real news are the live streamers. The live streamers are now the news. Reading some of your comments here, you know, I am driving, so I spend more of my focus on what I'm doing. So a lot of times I'll just be going off, talking, and then suddenly look down and see something might have been important for a second. So just bear with me. Besides, it's a lot safer if I keep my eyes on the road, right? And in my mirrors. That's the other thing. I'll bet none of you know when they've done several studies on how much time a truck driver spends with his eyes in certain different spots, they have come to find out that when you drive a semi-truck, you spend 75% of your time looking in a mirror, and only about 25% of your time, well actually more like 20% of your time, looking out the windshield. The other 5% is scattered along your dashboard and all the other things inside your cab that might draw your attention. And that's talking about a good truck driver that doesn't sit there and play with his Facebook while he's driving. You know what? I don't even have a Facebook, so there you go. Getter and Truth Social. On Truth Social, I am Black Wolf 1975. And on Getter, I am Black Wolf Chris, C-H-R-I-S. More miles to go. I wish it were daylight, because every one of these overpasses is just packed with all kinds of political billboards. So-and-so is running for Senate, so-and-so is running for Congress, so-and-so is running for public education system, blah, blah, blah. You know, and from all sides of the fence. I wish I could show you, because if anybody lives in Utah, you could look these people up, do your research, and start spreading the news on who and what they are. What were their voting records? What were their track records altogether, like taxes, and their businesses, everything that's public record. Find it all, and find out if that person really is somebody worth voting for. Don't just vote for somebody that's in your specific party. The parties are BS. There is no parties. Because both sides, no matter whether they claim they're one side or the other, or whatever they claim they are. Right side claim, as far as politicians go, by the way, this is only in the politicians, they're claiming that they're going for this right here, but they can never quite get it done, because that's what they're telling you to keep you on the hook. The other side is claiming that they're going for this right here, and they never quite get it done, because that's what they're using to keep you on the hook. But between the both of them, all the crazy stuff that nobody wants is getting done, and that is their agenda. They are in cahoots with each other. There are no parties. It's time to vote educated. It is time for everybody to stop voting for any single politician that has been in any one particular seat for more than 2 terms. That'll put a stop to a lot of it. I'll bet most of you don't even know that back in the day, since the very beginning, Congress and Senate both had a 2-term limit. Both of them were supposed to spend, let's see, Congress was supposed to be 2 years and only 2 terms. Senate was 4 years and only 2 terms. So a senator could be 8 years, and a congressman could be 4 years total. Well, at some point in history, I don't remember the exact date off of the top of my head, Congress and Senate got together and decided to write their own little bill so that they could personally vote on it without putting it to the people. The people did not get to vote on it. The people didn't even know what was happening. The same way that they decided that they get to decide and vote on their own salary for being a congressman or a senator. Wouldn't you like to walk in one day and tell your boss, hey, I know you've been paying me minimum wage, but now you have to pay me $40 an hour. Wouldn't you like to be able to walk in and tell your boss that and get away with it? Because that's exactly what they've done to you. They've told you, this is what you're going to pay us, and you can't do anything about it. Anytime they want a pay raise, they can write up a bill. Congress and Senate were never, ever, ever meant to be a career. say that about pretty much any sports team in any state. They've all gone too woke. That's why I don't watch any sports unless it involves gears. If it involves high speeds and gears and wheels and tires and possible crashes and fires, I'll watch it. Everything else, well, I won't watch NASCAR anymore though. They've gone too woke. Matter of fact, what was it like?
In 2.25
middle of last
miles,
summer,
take exit 305 AD
I
on
had
the
a broker
right
call
to
me up
Utah
and tell me
201 West,
that they
then
had a
keep
special
left.
load for me, and it was going to be I was going to pick up some stuff and take it out to one of the. I was going to take it out to the Daytona 500 for the NASCAR race, and I had to tell him cutting NASCAR. .8 miles, exit 305 AD. So, I need to make it past the 80 interchange and then take an exit, right? Looks like it. 305A through D. God, I really wish these people would do the speed limit. The speed limit is 70 miles an hour, and I'm stuck doing between 60 and 65.
Take exit 305 AD on the right to Utah 201 West, then keep
Get
left.
over one lane, going to lane 1, going to well, no, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm going to lane 5, yep. Need to keep my count, darn it. Well, lane 5 just became the exit lane, which is what I needed anyway. And I need to be over one more, okay.
Be in the left lane.
Nobody's right there, because it looks like I need to keep going. Yeah, I need to go to the left, not the right. There we go.
Continue on Utah 201.
Alright. So, can anybody look it up and find out when Congress and Senate got rid of the term limits for Congress and Senate? Or can anybody find any information that says I'm wrong? I dare you. I dare you. Sorry, that was a little bit of arrogance sticking out there for a second. Yes, you're right. I am on the 201. And we'll be taking exit 11 up there for 56th West. is better over on Twitch also, according to a couple of people that are in Twitch and commenting. I know a lot of you guys in the YouTube side, you can't see the comments that are coming from the Twitch side, just like they can't see your comments. I can see both all at one time. So people over there on the Twitch side right now are saying not only is the picture a lot more clear, but the sound is very much clearer also. So Twitch, do I have to keep yelling at my phone? Or can I talk like this and be normal and you can hear me? Which one? The first one or the second one? God, Utah, fix your roads. Oh, that's right. You've got Mitt Romney. You ain't got no money to fix the roads because it's all going to his pocket. Rhino. Loud and clear. I wonder how YouTube hears me right now. Or do I have to be louder for YouTube? Which one?
Miles, take exit 11 on the right to 56th West, then keep right.
Okay, so how am I going to get up here? Looks like it's going to make me do a U-turn. I don't know. Yeah, 5600 West. Motorcyclist hopping down the road with a bicycle tied to the back of his motorcycle.
Take exit 11 on the right to 56th West, then keep right.
Sometimes these roads over here in the Salt Lake City area are so confusing. Just like some point in time that when they decided to go over overpasses,
in the right lane.
The left side of the road had to cross over to the opposite side to go over the overpass and then cross back again. So you're crisscrossing to go over an overpass, which takes a lot longer for all the traffic because the lights have to hold longer and the whole nine. It didn't make anything easier. It made it more difficult, and it blocks up more traffic, and it's causing a lot more accidents. Whoever thought of that? You won the Nobel Prize, didn't you?
Arrive at 1550 South, 5600 West on the left.
They're going to be on the left. Okay, well, let's see if I can even get to the left. Some of these roads in the Salt Lake area also have a median that you cannot cross. So we shall see. Turn your brights off, dude. Okay, 1500. We're looking for 1550. Not sure exactly where 1550 is. It's probably this big warehouse right here on the left. I'm gonna go around it and find out. I don't think I can get get in it from the other direction. Road closed. Okay, so it doesn't go in from over there. Alright, whatever. How do I get into that place? And I don't see a big address number anywhere. It's a big building too. Off that entry. Get in there. How do we? Looks like I do have to go to this light and turn left then, huh? Let's see. That's
Arriving at 1550
Yeah, that's
South
1550,
5600
okay.
West
Whoa.
on the left.
their entry was right there. Sorry, I gotta back up. At least I know there's nobody behind me because it's dark and there's no tail light. Alright. Park all the way forward. I don't know what they want me. That's weird. Alright, so here's the deal. I am going to have to end the live stream for the safety of myself and the load and everything else. Plus, I need stuff off my phone to be able to check in. So as soon as I have checked in and gotten into the dock, I will go back live. Okay? Y'all hold on. I'm gonna disappear. If you are sitting on Twitch, don't log out of it, just leave it up, because as soon as I go back live again, it will automatically pop up without you having to find it or do anything, okay? Alright, I'm logging out right now so I can take care of this and get loaded, right? See you in a bit.